fresh squeeze, tangerine dreams, I'm sliding. Stocks up, dashboard digital, I'm gliding. Organic plates, salmon over quinoa.
The noise inside the Barclays Center on draft night is unlike anything else in basketball. It builds slowly through the afternoon, grows louder as the seats fill. And by the time the commissioner walks to the podium, it has become something physical, something you feel in your chest before you hear it with your ears. It is the sound of possibility, of careers beginning, of years of work finally being acknowledged by the biggest basketball league on the planet. Morgan White heard that noise. He sat in the front section in a charcoal gray suit, posture locked, expression controlled. He had earned his seat in that room. The pre-draft process had been everything it was supposed to be. The workouts where you run lane agility drills and three-quarter court sprints until your legs burn and the men with clipboards stop writing and just watch. The individual sessions where front offices put you through 5-on-5 sets and isolation situations and pick-and-roll coverages to see how you process the game under evaluation. The interviews where a general manager sits across from you and asks questions that have nothing to do with basketball, because what they're really trying to measure is who you are when the game is taken away. Morgan had done all of it. He sat in that chair and he waited. Round one moved like a slow tide. Each name that came off the podium was someone else's dream becoming real. Mothers covered their mouths. Fathers grabbed their sons. Cameras chased every embrace. Morgan watched all of it from his seat, hands folded, jaw set, holding onto the composure he had promised himself he would not break. Not in public, not on this stage. Round two began. Teams were filling out their rosters now, grabbing the developmental wings with the length and the upside, the backup point guards with the defensive versatility, the big men who could stretch the floor and protect the rim. This was where Morgan expected to hear his name. His agent had told him. Multiple teams had expressed interest. His name was in conversations in war rooms across the league. Pick 40, pick 45, pick 50. The room was thinning, and the energy was shifting from electricity to formality as the draft wound toward its conclusion. Pick 57, 58, 59. The commissioner returned to the podium one final time. The 60th and final pick of the NBA draft was announced. It was not Morgan White. The arena exhaled. Music filled the space where tension had been. Around Morgan, people began gathering their things, reaching for phones, moving toward exits. The night was over. The league had spoken, not in words directed at him, but in the loudest possible silence. 60 names, not his. Morgan White sat still for a moment that probably felt much longer than it was. Then he stood up. He straightened his jacket with both hands. Slow, deliberate, the way a man moves when he is refusing to let the moment unmake him. He turned to his mother, Sandra, who was sitting beside him, and for just a second the composure slipped, not into tears, not into anger. He leaned close to her ear and said something. Whatever it was brief. Then he turned and walked out of that building into the Brooklyn night. That was the night Morgan White made a decision that would change his life forever.
Matcha in my cup, and I don't do no capping. I talk health and wealth and moves that make it happen. Vintage Gucci apron, flipping duck confit. She texted me a poem,